Chapter 5, The Night to Remember. At Sam's penthouse after the boys are in bed. You and Sam confront Robin, hardly believing what she's saying. You want Sam to hire you, after everything you've done in the last 6 months? I mean, if I hadn't done those things, Sam never would have started her own company. So, if that's your pitch, you're wasting your time. Still not ready to joke around, I got it. Look, I owe you both an apology for everything. I got caught up in the competition, and well, it's no excuse, but I am sorry. That's a start, but it's pretty convenient that you're only apologizing now that you need something. No, you have it backwards. Sam, remember how unstoppable we used to be before the competition, before Sophia? I'm not just saying that because Dad fired me. I realized the thing I liked the best about the job wasn't the job. It was working with my sister. Well, you had a hard time showing it. Sam uncrosses her arms, considering. Sam, we can't forgive her so easily. She betrayed us before, and no offense, but it's not that easy to believe she'd randomly had a change of heart. I'm not asking you to. I'm just asking for a chance to prove that I mean what I'm saying. And I know with Addison back, it's even harder for you to trust people. But I want to be in your corner. She looks at Robin for a long moment and turns to you. You nod your head, indicating that you'll support her no matter what. Fine. If you prove that you can behave yourself at the engagement party, I'll consider hiring you. Robin breaks into a smile and looks like she might might hug Sam before settling for a handshake. You won't regret this, I promise. I'll be a perfect angel. Yeah, we'll believe that when we see it. I still won't believe it even if I saw it. That weekend. The timing's too convenient. Jenny comes over to help you get ready for the engagement party. I can't believe this is really happening. The last engagement party I went to was for Sam and Sophia. I almost forgot about that. Didn't you and Robin have to plan it? Sophia's so diabolical. Honestly, it was... Yeah, it was an absolute nightmare. She had the most ridiculous demands, and the whole time Robin was lying to me about their affair. But the weirdest thing is that I had more say in the engagement party than my own. Sam's mom said she'd handle everything, and she meant everything. Well, there's one thing she's definitely not in charge of. You follow her gaze to the garment bag hanging on the back of your door. You're right, Sam won't even remember her previous engagements after she sees me in this. Champagne toast. All eyes will be on the bride-to-be. I guess. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. I gave up criticizing outfits and whatnot when it came to Pixelberry or anything in general. I'm just a guy. I keep my mouth shut now because everybody gets offended. I finally feel like this is my party. Thanks, Jenny. Then I fulfilled my duty as your bestie and maid of honor. Mostly anyway. Now, let's get this party started. You and Jenny head across the city to an extravagant hotel where a valet opens the car door for you. Oh wow, the Daltons really pulled out all the stops. Sometimes I forget they have all the money. You feel a hand on your elbow and turn to find Sam smiling at you. See, I like that one. I don't know. There's my beautiful fiancé. Looking even more beautiful than usual. I didn't know that was possible. Her eyes sweep over your body, and you're pleased you went with this dress. While you two get all lovey-dovey, I'm gonna find the open bar, if you'll excuse me. Sam threads her fingers through yours as you look around the room at the gathered guests. You spot some familiar faces by the bar. Miss Dalton, you really outdid yourself with this party. This place is incredible. Thank you, but I can't accept all the credit. Naya's help was invaluable. All in a day's work. It's also a little preview of the wedding, as Naya will be also planning that. I'm sure it'll be nothing short of spectacular. Looks like my parents are having a nice time. We should make sure everyone else is too. Shall we make the rounds? After you. Alright, so we've got Addie and Jenny, Sophia and Robin, the twins and Carter. Well, at least these two are the better of the three, so let's go with the devil and her mistress first. You're surprised to see Robin and Sophia talking about the CEO competition. Come on, Sophia, I miss you, I miss us. I don't have time for another dalliance. You've got everything you wanted, don't you want someone to share it? Sophia cuts Robin off as soon as she spots you and Sam approaching. Anna, Sam, congratulations. You look incredible in that dress. Anna, engagement suits you. You wait for her to say something backhanded or snarky, but it doesn't come. She actually seems sincere. That's because she got what she wanted. Power. And money. Sophia. I hope Robin's behaving herself. She's been rather reserved this evening, actually. Sam gives Robin an approving nod. That's good to hear. Maybe we can talk tomorrow. I'd love that. Robin looks like she's going to say something else, but she's interrupted by Lana's arrival. Sophia, you made it. Oh, hello, Sam, Anna. Congratulations are in order, I suppose. Before you can have a chance to respond, Sophia takes Lana by the arm. Lana, it's been ages. Let's grab a drink and catch up. You give Sophia an appreciative nod as Sam steers you away from them, looking for other familiar faces. Everyone's playing niceties. Alright, let's go. You find Jenny and Addie huddled together, chatting conspiratorially. They immediately jump apart when you approach them. I hope we're not interrupting. Nope, of course not. We were just talking about, textile manufacturing techniques. Didn't want to bore you. It's okay. I already know about you two. After Jenny's confession about her feelings for Addie, you're pretty sure that's not what they were talking about. Doesn't Anna look amazing tonight, Addie? Oh, it's hard to compete for attention with a venue like this, but you blow it out of the water. All thanks to Jenny. She chose my outfit. I put the cherry on top of the amazing cake. Congratulations again, Sam. I've never considered anyone good enough for Anna, but you're the closest. I'm glad I have your approval, otherwise I suspect we'd be doomed. Guys never do that. Guys never give their approval. Damn right. Anna, how are you holding up? Is it finally starting to sink in? Yeah, the engagement party is definitely helping with that, but I don't think it'll feel real until the actual wedding. Especially the ceremony. I can't wait. I always cry during wedding ceremonies, even when I barely know the couple. I'm gonna be sobbing mess. Don't worry, I'll have tissues. Will you have waterproof mascara and all that women need when they cry? Or sweat? You and Sam continue to chat with them for a few minutes before you continue on. Who do you talk to? The twins and Carter, duh! No, I want to go elsewhere. Damn twins are at my party. How dare! You weave through the crowd and find Carter and the boys. Mom, Anna, we have a surprise for you. And it's not even a prank, promise. Now, it sounds like a pretty good setup for old prank double cross. Oh, that's a good point. We should remember that for the next time, Mason. But this time it's a present, a real one. You didn't have to get us anything. I insisted. We've been hard at work all day. Mickey pulls his hands from behind his back and hands you a stapled bundle of papers. You flip through it, realizing it's a handmade coupon book. Stop one prank from happening. Extra help in the kitchen. My personal favorite is An Evening Alone, courtesy of Carter. We, made it to welcome you, into the family, Anna. Boys, I can't wait to cash these in. No, but seriously, this is sweet. I'm the luckiest person in the world to get to join your family. You open your arms for a hug and the boys fold themselves into your embrace. After a long moment, they pull back. Hey, look, Steffi and her dad just got here. Can we say hi, Carter? Of course. You glance towards the door where you see Will and Steffi taking off their coats. Remember, best behavior tonight, right? I know, Dad. No pranks or bugs or anything. You smile as the boys rush off towards their friend. What happened to the other girl, like, and her mom? Once you've made your rounds, Naya pushes through the guests to find you. Sam, Anna, it's time for your toast. We didn't prepare anything. It's okay, just follow my lead. The crowd quiets as you and Sam approach the microphone. Thank you all for coming tonight. We feel so honored to celebrate with all of you. I knew Anna was special from the moment I met her. It wasn't long after that I realized I wanted to spend the rest of my life with her. But even with everything we've been through together, I can't tell you how nervous I was to ask her to marry me. The crowd chuckles at Sam's admission. Really? I couldn't tell you were nervous. You seem so calm. The boys could feel my hand shaking. Luckily, I didn't have to wait too long for your answer. And it never would have worked if Mason and Mickey weren't as crazy about Anna as I am. Yeah, and Anna's the best. Mickey, shh! I knew our little family wouldn't be complete without her. Sam, when I first met you, the first thing I noticed was your passion. You turned to the crowd. She truly wants to make the world a better place, no matter what it takes. I've never met someone who works so hard. She makes me want to be a better person. I don't think that's possible. You're already the most amazing person I know. You're about to continue when you notice Robin lingering near Sophie in the back of the room. Who gives a shit? Seriously, focus on your damn girl of the night and yourself. It seems like Robin wants to get back with Sophia. I could encourage them or just focus on Sam. I hope everyone finds what I found in Sam. Someone who has seen you at your worst and loves you anyway. You can trust to always be there for you. I mean, has she really seen us at our worst? Let's think about it. Like, I mean, I get it. Like, loves you at your worst. Like, everyone... I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to say everyone should see everyone at their worst, because that's kind of a crappy thing, but we all have our worst days. All of us. Every single one of us. And we deserve love. We should get love. All of us are worthy of love. Except for the crappy human beings. Yeah, no, you're excluded from this conversation, but, you know... I guess I'll go with it. I'm so lucky to have a partner who I don't have to hide anything from, who appreciates me for exactly who I am. It's a rare and precious gift. Sophia glances at Rob and a thoughtful expression on her face. Now, I think we've gushed about each other for long enough for one night, but if you'll indulge us in raising a glass to true love. The guest cheers. Sam pulls you close to share a sweet kiss. Now, for the happy couple to open up the dance floor. Sam takes your hand and leads you to the open dance floor. She holds you close and you begin swaying together to the music. Do you remember the last time we danced at an engagement party? Of course, I could barely control myself that night. The way I remember it, you didn't. Giggity. The music swells and you can feel the eyes of your guests on you. Sam raises an eyebrow. Should we give them a show? Yes, I want you to dip me, spin me, kiss me. Yeah, who gives a shit about everybody? She smiles and places a finger beneath her chin, dipping your face up to meet hers for a sweet, romantic kiss. The crowd lets out a collective sigh. Oh, shut up, everyone! That would be me. That would literally be me. How'd you feel about me, back then? At your last engagement party? I was still trying to fight it, but I was definitely already falling for you. You lean in closer so that your lips brush the edge of her ear. Tell me what you wish you could have done to me that night. Those are dangerous words. I wanted to hold you even closer like this. Sam grips your waist tighter, jolting you against her body. Oh. And I desperately wanted to lean down and kiss your neck. She bends you, baring her neck so she can press a kiss against it. You gasp at the heat of it. It was all I could do not to steal you away and rip your clothing off. I might have let you. What about now? If we were to steal away to the rooftop and lock the door behind us, what would you let me do to you? Really? Really? You know how it is. Go up until where it would cross YouTube's little bullshit threshold. I'd let you do anything you want. You don't even wait for the song to end before you grab Sam's hand and pull her off the dance floor. When you reach the rooftop lounge, you're greeted by a magnificent view of the city skyline. You move to the railing to take it in. Wow, sometimes I forget how beautiful the city is. Me too, like when I'm too focused on how beautiful you are. I'm already marrying you. You don't have to lay it on. To be fair, you gave me the perfect setup. I couldn't resist. Sam comes up behind you, wrapping her arms around you. The sense of deja vu you felt during the dance grows stronger. So, about the whole ripping my clothes off thing. She turns you in her arms and captures your lips, pressing you against the railing and guiding one of your legs up around her hip. She runs a possessive finger up your thigh, earning a low moan. Tell me what you want, Anna. I want you to kiss me. Like I'm water in the desert. Her lips crash against yours again, and you gasp at the intensity. Your tongues tangle together. Oh. She grips your waist as she needs every inch of you touching her. You nip at her bottom lip and she groans. You release it to run your tongue along the bite. Yes. Her lips move from your mouth to your neck, along your jaw, up to your ear, like she's trying to devour you. What do you want next? You smirk against her mouth as you move your hand down between her thighs. To touch you. Yep, there's where it ends. Uh-huh. She pulls you in for one final kiss before you make your way back. I chose up against the railing. What do you want from me? As the party starts winding down, it was only like a minute worth of entertainment, by the way. Listen, there's plenty of girls doing things with other girls on the internet. It's probably better. But anyway, you're dancing with Mason while Sam and Mickey have a spirited dance-off. Spin me! You have to slow down first. Just then, you hear a commotion by the entrance. You see several guests whispering as someone pushes through the crowd. I bet you it's Addison. Oh, God, sweet Jesus Christ, I was right. Can someone point me towards my wife? I'm gonna wrap a cord around your throat and drag you the hell out of this building is what I'm gonna do. What the hell? Mason and Mickey, why don't you boys come with me? Addison, this is completely inappropriate. You need to leave now. I'm sorry for making a scene, but what I have to say is important. Can we talk privately? You want to talk privately, then call or text or do anything other than this. Barging in and being like, can I see my wife? Like, oh my God, I would throw you on your ass. If you really wanted to talk privately, you wouldn't have interrupted our engagement party. Just say what you need to say and leave. Addison hands Sam a piece of paper with a smirk. You lean over to read it. Certificate of marriage. Okay. So all she needs to do is get a divorce first and we can continue where we were going. I don't understand. It's still valid. This is, yeah, no, it's stupid. When the judge declared me legally alive, he also ruled that our marriage license was still valid. Which means, as of right now, Sam and I are still married. And? Would you like a cookie? That means absolutely nothing in the real world. Sam doesn't have her empire anymore, so you can't really take her money. You know, we'll get to this here in a second. Remember to like and share and subscribe to the video. There's also links in the description to support the channel and the video. Also, wow, less than 20 minutes today. Woo, big whoop. Again, it feels like they're really trying to rush this book too, and it seems like they're just Like, they're not even coming up with that many diamond choices. The average episode of a choices video typically has 3 diamond choices at any given time. Seriously, fact check me. Good luck. And so, yeah, no, they're trying to rush this shit, and it's kind of sad. It's kind of really, just, yeah. Um, so, okay, BFD. She is legally married to you, and you wanna burst this bubble of hers? Because again, Sam's lost everything, right? Except for what little she does have left, right? And she willingly gave it up. She didn't lose it, I guess is the wrong way to say it. She willingly gave it up to start her own company, which she hasn't got off the ground yet. So technically, she has no wealth. She doesn't own the company outright yet. She's just trying to get it off the ground. So what you do is pause that. You hiatus that shit right quick. Like this, I know I'm using logic when it comes to Pixelberry, because Pixelberry uses no logic whatsoever half the time. Um, so yeah, and all you do is get a divorce. You can get a very expedient one, because there isn't much to, like, resources to disperse, and also the fact that she has been gone out of your life for over 5 years. Yeah, no, she's not gonna get shit. So yeah, that'll be fun. Basically, this is the attempt at drama, right? And something tells me we'll rely on Sophia and we'll rely on Robin and all this other garbage, and then it'll be a happy ending because Pixelberry, be damned if you actually gave us like a halfway like depending on our actual choices, right? If you actually gave us a tough ending or anything worth a crap. But I'm sure we'll end up with a happy ending, and I'm just saying. Aside from that, I don't think there's anything else really to talk about this besides maybe that one thing of guys don't really look at like females, like say for instance, like I find a girl, right? And I don't think my friends are gonna look at her and be like, yeah, no, I approve of you or I disapprove of you, right? Guys don't typically do that. Why? And this is a question for you ladies. Why do women do that? Like, you need to get your best friends or your BFFs or your friends' like opinion on a guy, and they need to meet the guy and they need to spend time with him and everything else, which really is weird and whatnot in and of itself. Because as a guy, I don't really want to spend much time with your friends per se. Because then if you develop a friendship at all, like for anything whatsoever, you have to worry that that might become entangled, um, or whatnot. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, men are very fickle creatures, right? They're very simple. Um, like, why do you ladies need to get approval of your friends and whatnot? And I know not all of you need to do that. Like, I know that some, everyone's different, but most, and from what I've seen, I know of TV shows, movies, and personal experience, people need to get, like, their friends to write off on you. And, like, I'm a person that's just, I only let you in if you're gonna be in my life. If you're gonna be, like, depending on what level you are. I don't even really let my friends in, and I've been trying to work on that. I only, like, let people in that I really care about or love. And I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't know. Like, your friends might be like, well, I don't know, he's that strong stoic type that just, I don't know, man, I can't get a read on him. I don't know, you better be safe than sorry and dump this one. Like, I just feel like that's how this shit would go, right? Um, Yet my ass is a lion and I will defend for you and everything else, and yet, I don't know, I just feel like people who are just love fiercely but keep everything close to the chest just are usually the loners. I'll say it. Anyway. Without further ado, love your beautiful faces. Thanks for watching. Catch y'all later. Peace out.